The Bible certainly is one of, if not, I mean, it is the book.
Let's pray together, may we? Yes.
I believe in God. I am Christian.
I'm a Protestant. I'm very proud of it. Presbyterian, to be exact.
I'm Presbyterian. Boy, that's down the middle of the road, folks, in all fairness. I mean, Seventh-day Adventist, I don't know about.
I have great relationship with God. I have great relationship with the evangelicals. And I go to church a lot. Always on Christmas, always on Easter, always when there's a major occasion. And during the Sundays, I'm a Sunday church person. I like to do the right thing where I don't have to actually ask for forgiveness. When we go in church and when I drink my little wine, which is about the only wine I drink, and have my little cracker, I guess that's a form of asking for forgiveness. And I do that as often as possible because I feel cleansed. We were having fun when I said, I drink the wine, I eat the cracker. If I do something wrong, I think I just try and make it right. I don't bring God into that picture.
My wife and I pray for you.
Thank you. Well, I need it probably more than anybody in this room.
You can stay if you want it because you need the prayer more than I do, I think. I want to just pray for Arnold if we can for those ratings.
I can understand the evangelicals to a certain extent saying, well, maybe he's not as nice as we want him to be, but they also want to see the country be great.
Why do you think those voters are drawn to you?
Well, I'm Protestant, I'm Presbyterian, which means something.
Maybe he's not as perfect on the Bible, but I did go to Sunday school for many years, I want to tell you.
I get sent Bibles by a lot of people.
Where are all those Bibles anyhow now?
Well, actually, we keep them in a certain place, a very, very nice place.
My second favorite book of all time. What's my first favorite book? The Bible.
The Bible is special. The Bible, the more you see it, the more you read it, the more incredible it is.
Are you an Old Testament guy or a New Testament guy?
Probably equal. Proverbs, the chapter, never bend to envy. I've had that thing all of my life where people are bending to envy.
2 Corinthians, right? 2 Corinthians 3:17. That's the whole ball game.
There's no way I would ever do anything to do negative to a Bible. God is the ultimate. I mean, God created this. And, here's the Pacific Ocean right behind us. So, nobody, no thing, there's nothing like God.
Let me ask you, because one of the potential attack lines has to do with an answer you gave to Frank Luntz months ago when you said that you've never asked God for forgiveness. Do you regret making that remark?
No, I have great relationship with God. I have great relationship with the evangelicals. In fact, nationwide, I'm up by a lot. I'm leading everybody. But I like to be good. I don't like to have to ask for forgiveness, and I am good. I don't do a lot of things that are bad. I try and do nothing that's bad. I live a very different life than probably a lot of people would think. And I have a very great relationship with God, and I have a very great relationship with evangelicals, and I think that's why I'm doing so well with Iowa.
The life you have now, when you say that you try to do good, that sounds very different from decades of tabloid media coverage in New York, in which some of your wilder escapades were.
Well, I'm talking about over the last number of years.
Okay.
I've been, I'm leading a very good life. I try to lead a good life, and I have. And frankly, the reason I'm doing so well in Iowa and leading the polls, including the CNN poll, where I'm 33-20 in Iowa, and by the way, one of the things that I didn't like that Ted Cruz did last night, he said, he's doing so well in the polls. He's not doing so well in the polls because nationally he's not doing well. New Hampshire is doing very poorly.
You guys go back and forth on leading in Iowa, just in Iowa.
The only place he's doing fairly well is in Iowa. That's the only place. If you look at these other places, he's not doing well, and certainly not doing well nationally.
Team campaign trail. He's the same person that talked about 2 Corinthians and said that he never, as you mentioned, has to ask for forgiveness. He's clearly trying to manipulate the faith community for his own good, and people are starting to see through that. And the question evangelicals will have to ask themselves is, what does it profit them to gain a few judges but lose, if not their soul, at least their integrity and the credibility of their witness? And a lot of people are starting to ask that question.
Joshua Dubois, I appreciate you. Every time you come on, come back. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thanks, Brooke.